Hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa. So, in the last episode, we found out that there were 2 dead bodies instead of 1. So we found Taka dead, Toko is not dead, she's just passed out, and then we found Hifumi in the nurse's office. He has nothing to say. She has nothing to say. Taka. Damn it, why did this happen? Alright, well, let's figure out what's going on with Toko. Toko? Don't tell me Toko too? Relax, she just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right, when Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? We tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like he said, I should just leave her alone for now. So, I'm gonna look over here. Another hammer. Now it's Justice Hammer 4, and it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too?
However.
But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time, it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3? Ah.
What?
What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me.
What?
Out with it. Do you know something? Well, if you shut up, maybe we could say it. Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead, too.
What?
What?
Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah.
I see.
Which is why you came to get us. Then we better go check it out.
Damn.
Of course, come on. Oh, sorry. So, Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out of the physics lab. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab... Ah! Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi is dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that is not all. It is gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared. What? What are you talking about? It's disappeared? Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here?
Hey!
Everyone back to the nurse's office. Well, we can't just keep running back and down, you know, like back and forth, up and down the stairs. Jesus Christ. And I just figured out how to turn the auto off, so I'm sorry I was reading fast. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. It's gone. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes ago. It just disappeared? Wasn't Celeste and Hina watching the body? Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute. And then when we got back, this must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're all going to die just like those guys died.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First, there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies have been taken. This is unnatural.
Huh?
Hold on, what do you mean 2 murders?
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be Taka too? It can't be. It can't be.
No!
Hina.
Calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might the next target be? Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room.
Well,
You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up.
huh?
So she is still unconscious.
Damn.
Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her.
Bastard!
Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone stop fighting. Right now we need to hurry back.
Huh?
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die. Byakuya, if something happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. I mean, we all kind of forgot about her. I told y'all we can't be running back and forth. We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, headed back to the 3rd floor. This is a lot of exercise. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed, and when we got there... Toko. Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here. Oh, Taka's body's gone too! It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right here, had disappeared. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all of this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. Taka was definitely dead. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What are you saying? Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costumed suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that. I think I know what he's gonna say. Wasn't one of the rules that Monokuma said he would stop the killing if someone tried to kill more than 2 people or something?
Huh?
Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well...
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
It is so.
After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyways, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule... I mix you without a second thought. Mix you, grind you, turn you into paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish like shrimp or crabs? Okay, indeed.
Let's see.
So, I love how we just move on with the conversation like, okay, cool. Alright, anyways. So, since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words.
Anyways, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in the case, where did she go?
What?
Hey Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing. Whatever. We need to find those bodies, or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then...
Very well, then let us split up and begin searching. But... There is no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case. I know that. I think I do, but...
Hina.
If you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
Huh?
Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. Alright, so here's the thing. We're leaving the equipment room. Here's the thing. I think at this point it's kind of obvious who the killer is. I'm not going to say it yet because, you know, I could still be wrong. But I'm just like, think about this. Think about this whole situation. Think about what's been going on. Who's been doing what differently than they would normally do. Just think about it. And I think you'll pinpoint who the killer. I think I know who the killer is.
Damn.
We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. What happens after that?
Huh?
Where could 2 dead bodies have disappeared to? Rattle, rattle. Huh? The door must be locked. What do you mean the door must be locked? We got in there earlier. Oh, I guess we can't go in there. Alright. Well, I ain't trying to stay in here. Let's go. Alright, so while we are waiting around, I am going to put forth my call to action again. If you like the videos, be sure to subscribe to the channel. like the videos and share the videos with anyone you think might like them. I have actually made a new goal for myself. The goal is to reach, yeah, we're leaving the area. The goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. It's a pretty big goal, I know that, but as of right now, I think I do want to make this into kind of like a part-time job, but I don't think I can really do much at this point. So, if you like the video, remember to subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me. Oh shit, girl! Hold on, shut up! I'm in the middle of doing something. Yeah, so anyway, subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on Twitter at CodeLMD to keep up with what I'm doing. Alright, Celeste, Makoto.
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean?
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies had both been hidden in the repository. I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? What the fuck is a repository? Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what the fuck that is. So, okay, that's the equipment room. Okay, it must have been that locked room. Is that what they call that? That's like not an art supply room. They call it a repository. That's a fancy word for it, I guess. But I guess a lot of things have actual terms that we've probably made up other names for just to simplify it. Are the bodies here somewhere? I have to wonder where they could have been hidden. Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. Then I have no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... We don't have to do this again. The two bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionably unavoidable. Oh no, unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time. Wait, didn't we already hear the announcement?
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Wait, no, we already heard that though. And so here we are. Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was gonna hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is
Now,
waiting
make
for
sure to
you.
investigate with all of your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later.
Well then, now that we found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit. What's confusing me is the fact that we heard the dead body announcement, or the body discovery announcement, a second time. Like, I thought we already heard it because they all found the two bodies at the same time, right? Alright, anyways, moving on. Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible.
Dead! Gone forever! They're never coming back! Awful! This is all just too awful! Alright, Sensitive, I'm gonna need you to get out the room. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this?
Girl, you picking up his head with all that blood on it? Ugh!
Why? Why?
Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. Oh! Whoa! He opened his eyes! This wasn't...
He's alive again?
Where am I?
Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Hifumi! Wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything. Before I met you all. I met you all.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to read that. I was so shocked. Like, you guys, oh my god, if you could have seen my face just now, like, I was like my jaw dropped. Like, he's alive still? Alright. His memories are blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light.
Why did I have to read Byakuya's part? That's weird.
It's reaching out to me. Like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasu. Hiro.
I'm sorry, did he just say hero? His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute undeniable death. Oh my god, that was shocking. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said, Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure? That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So in other words...
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi, and then going as far as to hide their bodies? A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. I'm sorry. Knowing Hiro, that doesn't sound like him. Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends? Anyways, it's about time we crack down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. I don't think it's Hiro. Cause he seems a little bit, like, I'm not trying to call him stupid, but he seems a little bit ditzy to put together a scheme like that. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this to make sure everyone survives. Can we start playing this investigation music though? I just have to do it. There we go. First, I'd better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko?
perhaps.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
You never know that. So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then.
So, are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
Hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
Then we only need to figure out who that one Blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
Well,
Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is
extreme!
the one true Blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true Blackened, so just one person?
Well now.
That's enough for explanifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the Blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. So he's basically saying there is an accomplice. So there can only be one Blackened accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You might be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation. I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information. You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone as a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. Oh my god! I'm offended! You, when did you... I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. Anyways, you there, milk sack swimmer girl.
Huh?
Milk sack?
You gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer. So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She was knocked the fuck out. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
so then,
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
it's all clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin. Alright. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us had an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Oh yeah, no, you're right, buddy. Okay, Monokuma File 3 has been added to the True Bullet section of your handbook. So, okay, what I was trying to say earlier was Monokuma basically just told us there was an accomplice. But the fact remains we need to figure out who the actual killer was and not the accomplice. So Hifumi's body, Hifumi's big cold body is laying on the floor, his really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office, where he was discovered, to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. Okay, I'm looking at the picture of his face, but I'm also looking at his body. Okay. That's it, his glasses. Oh, his glasses has blood on them. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. So why would somebody take the time to clean his glasses? But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that, and why? You know what? I think I have an idea. And it goes with the whole point of why did we hear the body discovery announcement twice. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Hifumi's glasses has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. I think I have an idea. I think I know what's going on. Taka, he'll never move again. Of all people, though, why Taka? I liked his new personality. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a trap laid out under his body. Or tarp, my bad. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. So a blue tarp has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright. Okay, hold on. Yeah, let's look at this. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, though some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice Hammers have been disguised using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait, for some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? A spotless hammer has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright, let's see. Over here. No, not Hifumi's dead, big, dead, cold body. Damn it! Shut up, we already know. Get out of here. No! Alright, I meant to click this. It's a dolly, it doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move around move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh, but wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? Oh, is that it right there? To the right? I'm sorry, it was on the right of the screen. And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? So, repository dolly has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright, Alright, so let's see what they have to say, and then we're gonna dip out. Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. And we came right to the repository to, you know, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. Yeah, no, I tried it. It was locked. We tried it. And when we came here, as soon as the search started, And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it, and why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Alright, Sakura, you got something to say, girl? There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then.
Would you like my help? Yeah, sure. What you got? Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up in the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but no one showed up. So we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. Hey, can we pause for a second? Didn't Byakuya used to hang out in the library like every morning? Was this like the one morning he just did not give a fuck? Okay, I'm sorry. Anyways. But not long after leaving the nurse's office... What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor where we split up and began searching. Then right after that, wait, did I just read Makoto's voice or Makoto's line in Sakura's voice? My bad. Then right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. And then... Yeah! Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. Oh, Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up into two groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, Yu, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what happened.
However,
But at that same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time, which is what I was saying earlier. Because I remembered hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you and And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was, in fact, gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we all hallucinating all this or something? This time, Taka's body had disappeared. Woo! What's up with that yawn? Sorry. So from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies, and after some time, Celeste told us she'd found the bodies, and we all headed for the repository. And there we discovered the two bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now.
however,
Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Alright, so I know, that was very long, but there was a reason I went through that. If you pay attention to the freaking story, you basically know who the murderer is already. Like, they're pointing towards Hiro, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say I don't think it's him. I think it's someone else who's acting very suspicious. So, let's talk to Byakuya really fast. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died, yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So in other words,
Then there is no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb. No, he is stupid. He couldn't even devise a plan like that. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hidden in there somewhere. And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But they hid it somewhere obvious, though. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing two people?
what?
Because all the rule says is that if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing two people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on, perhaps? I see, so that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. What? So the attitude. But you have my appreciation.
Bye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? Alright, so we're gonna try to leave the area. There's only one way in and out of this room. Through the door that Hina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from the inside of the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. The door can only be locked from the inside of the repository, which makes me wonder. It means earlier when the door was locked, somebody was in there. Especially if the door came unlocked. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from the inside, from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone... Repository door had been added to the true bullet section of the handbook. I don't get it. There's got to be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know, but first the nurse's office where Hifumi was found, then the equipment room where Taka was found. Okay, so somebody was in there. I guess they were trying to point to who it was, but I didn't really get it. So we're gonna leave. So they said the nurse's office first, and then the other place. So yes, please. Okay, you know what? We're already up here. Can we just go to the equipment room first? It's already up here. This hallway is dank and creepy as fuck. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that was the room. Alright. Oh, okay, that noise kind of startled me for a second. I was like, what is that? Alright, so we're gonna go in here. Oh, here we go. Crazy is what crazy do. Crazy in love, she's a crazy fool. There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which could mean that Taka's body was removed from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that would definitely have been possible. Plus, he did mention that he saw the dolly in that room first. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with the dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery. And the thing is, even if they did have a dolly to move Hifumi, it would have taken a minute. Like, the way Hifumi's body was moved, it was quick. It was really quick, so it would have taken a minute to actually get Hifumi's body back to the 3rd floor. Just as Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka, the body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. Alright, cool. Oh, do we have to talk to old girl? She's kind of creepy, though. Huh? This tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently, too. Okay. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. Alright, was there anything else in here crazy? Alright, cool. Alright, we're gonna leave. Yeah, we're gonna go back downstairs. Maybe I should have went to the nurse's office first. I should have just listened to the game. I'm sorry. I need to follow directions. Am I going the right way? I think I am. Yeah, we're going the right way. Oh, I love this investigation music. It's just so freaking snazzy. I could teleport to the 1st floor, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna walk through the halls, cause I like spending time with you guys. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing during this recording? Alright, I meant during this playthrough. Yeah, this way. Oh, wait. I should check out. Oh, fuck. I passed right by it. I was so busy listening to the goddamn music. Man, this music is on point. My goodness. Alright. Sorry. I'm one of those people. Like, I've been in music for like years, man. Grew up with. I listen to like every genre ever. And I'm just like, whenever I hear music and it's like a good beat to it, I just get so into it. Oh my gosh. Alright, Celeste. What's up, girly? What are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
See.
How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone. We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in a couple of minutes is I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Celeste's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Alright, let's see what we got. Of course we can look at the blood, right? Nope, okay, I was wrong. I should have just... Okay, we can look at the hammer. Justice Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. Okay, and then it was the trash can. It's just a normal trash can. Huh? Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. But it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Ah, did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. And who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either, but I think it might be important. Glasses cleaning cloth has been added to the Truth Bullets. Whatever. Alright, what else is in here? Besides Celeste's fine self. What's in here? A refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions, I guess. It doesn't help me though. I'm not a vampire. Oh, okay. I think that's it. Did she have anything else to say? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right? Correct? Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. She seemed to be getting worse. We were gone for about a couple minutes. Yeah, okay. To carry someone is impossible. Alright. Yeah, let's leave. Alright, I guess we gotta go. Oh, shit. Alright, Byaka. So, this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant it to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet in the dining hall. This is the note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear.
Anyways, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow even more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. Goodbye. Yasuhiro's message has been added to the True Bullet section of your handbook. So he said to go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there? Okay. He said it was a trap. So I think my earlier hunch, when Monokuma said there was an accomplice, my earlier hunch of Hero not being the one who did it was correct. Alright, which one's Hero's room? Alright, so we have Kyoko, Taka, Makoto, Mondo, Byakuya, Sayaka, Junko, Toko, Chihiro, Celeste, Sakura, and old girl Hina, Leon, Yasuhiro, you. The door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Byakuya did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. Yeah, this is Hero's room. This is Hero's room. There's all kind of weird stuff in here. Oh, sorry. Where'd he even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up, which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? Alright, what's going on with the boxes? I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something and some things made out of, it looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster. Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hero's room. But wait, these blueprints. Something about them bothers me. Huh. The blueprint. That's not Hero's handwriting. The handwriting sucks. Did somebody plant those in his room? I guess we can check his bed. I don't think anything there. It's an old bed, pretty much just like the one in my room. Alright, sorry. There was something over here. What was it? Wasn't... Oh, no. I think it was the door. Okay. So, one last time. Alright. I soundlessly checked the bathroom. There's nothing in here. It's pretty grungy, though. How does the bathroom even get this dirty? Hey, the man's probably keeping himself clean. Shit, he's probably cleaner than half of the people you talking to, buddy? Alright, well, let's go. I don't think anything else is in here. Leave the area. Yes, please. Makoto! Big news! Big news! What's wrong? We found Kyoko! What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too. Robo Justice? It's Hiro wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyways, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. I think Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Oh, to think they would turn up at the same time. Anyways, I have to head to the pool. I ran out to the second floor as fast as I could. I absolutely love it when they actually just take you there. Because I'm just like, look, we're doing a lot of back and forth here. I need everything to just, Kyoko and...
I mean...
Whew, man. I have had the worst day. Hiro? Yeah, let's go ahead and talk to you.
Huh? Oh, hey,
Yeah, dude.
Makoto.
Yeah, duh. Who else would I be? That's a good question. What? Why do I look like this? What? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati? Yeah, I don't think it was Hiro. Can we talk to you again? Did the Illuminati come along and remodel me in my sleep? Okay, so let's talk to Kyoko. What the hell have you been up to? I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool locker room. It looks like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean.
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
What?
That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Wow.
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't. Never mind.
Nothing.
Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind?
and?
First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean...
Well, I mean, I have no idea. One second I was asleep, don't even know how that happened, then I woke up and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you. Well, I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing.
It would seem...
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. Which means, yeah, somebody's framing him. They probably put him in that thing and made it so that he couldn't get it off. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Whew, free at last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then...
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Hold on a second.
Honestly.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well. How did she know that? How did she fucking know that? We didn't see Celeste go into Hiro's room. And we didn't hear about her going into Hiro's room. And nobody mentioned it.
Is that okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true, I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be...
Then it's obvious the one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone
terrible.
was Hiro. Shall we tie him up and gag him? Oh girl, you into some freak shit. Alright, good idea. We won't want him killing anyone else. Tie me up? Hold on guys, I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking, blueprints, I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided, you killed them. What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake Hiro running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who could wear this costume. So who else could possibly be in the costume, be the costumed attacker?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine, you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a bit, I think that's supposed to be missing a beat. Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on.
She looks so silly, oh my gosh.
I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again. Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see, it's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second.
See, I told you, it was impossible. You are absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
But...
Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you'll insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
What the heck?
Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Hiro's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Which is how we know it was him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. I think... Well, okay, time out. How long ago did Kyoko find Hiro? Could someone, like, tell me? Robo Justice costume has been added to True Bullets. Okay, Kyoko, can we talk to you, please? She looks like she's lost in thought. I don't think she's in the mood to talk. I better leave her alone. Okay, well... It's looking more and more like it really was a setup. Yeah, no, I think it was a setup.
Oh.
I certainly did not expect Hiro and Kyoko to turn up at the same time. But where has Kyoko been hiding all this time? I have no idea.
Then
Perhaps she really is working for the mastermind. What else would explain her questionable behavior? But you are quite protective of her, yes? That's because she's helped me out so much up until now. If I were the mastermind, that is exactly what I would do to earn your trust. Okay.
What the heck?
There's no talking your way out of this one. You did it. Everyone knows it.
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed, Taka and Hifumi. What? 2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it! I did not! Huh? Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed,
How about that?
that's it. I know who did it.
So then...
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right?
I'm at least
Which means
30%
Alter
right.
Ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
Correct.
I see. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate? Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it. I like how she didn't care that he said it was Chihiro. I'm telling you, you got it all wrong. I know that note. Nope. Last night someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else. Don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room, then for some reason I fell asleep.
Hey.
The killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So...
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. Really? I told you someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. I mean, somebody was basically saying there was a way out. Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure. You gotta believe me, I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the frick? For serious? Yasuhiro's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do you need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, Hiro. No, it's like I said.
Just the worst.
Was it really you to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broken. That's why. Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone please, someone help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right? You're right, I need to look for the second suit and that note. Feet don't fail me now. I guess I'd better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko or Genocide Jack to switch with me, but if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away. Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with the investigation.
It would seem...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. To reject me so simply.
Anyway...
I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay.
Shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we? Okay, cool.
Hey.
So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me. Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey.
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer?
Anyway...
We have to hurry before the class trial begins. Yeah, you're right. Okay, then show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way for now. Oh, they could have just taken us there. Whatever. So we are headed towards... Wait, no. This is the second floor. Oh, shit. Where the fuck is the... Where did I get the... I gotta get the third floor. Right here. Sorry. I was like... Where are the stairs to the third floor? Alright, let's go. This music, though. Let's take a minute to listen to this music. I'm digging this music so much. Oh my god. Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid, but only for a moment.
So then.
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. Okay. Taka was killed by a blow to the head. He must have been struck with just a hammer 4, which was laying in the equipment room. There's a tarp under his body. The killer must have used it to move Taka's body. That way it wouldn't leave any bloodstains when it was moved. Okay, so we're gonna talk to Kyoko.
I see.
Makoto, I found something. You did?
Hey.
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? Yeah, the one he was always fucking pointing to?
Whew.
Are you so oblivious to people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? No, that's not it. Anyways, so you said he had a watch?
So then.
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6.
That's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey, you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
In other words...
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Broken wristwatch has been added to True Bullets. And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. You're right, there's something white in there.
Makoto.
Can you try to pry it out? Why me?
Because...
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper.
Hey.
Was that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
Is that right?
I wonder about that. Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
Then.
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. Kiyotaka's scrap of paper has been added to Truth Bullets. Alright, well, I guess we gotta talk to her again. So, did you find anything? I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper?
That's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
Indeed.
He'd stuffed it into his pants. So I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see. In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey.
Anyways, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up. When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, it better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. A note? I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m. Didn't he say it was like 1 a.m. though?
So...
That sounds very familiar. That's it, the same thing Hiro said. Then he was telling the truth.
However...
Although it's not exactly the same, is it? He said it was 1. Last night someone slipped a weird note under my door, and here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out. Meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us that his note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
Is that right?
Hold on, just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Huh?
So...
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning here. There's some meaning to part of it being real. Oh, wait, hold on. Time out. Time out. It just came together. It just came together. Taka's wristwatch was broken right after 6, right? The note says meet at 6. I think that note was for Taka. Could you maybe explain it a little more? Think carefully.
Hey.
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
So then...
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. No, I think we already figured it out. The note Hifumi had has been added to the truth bullet. And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The 2 victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
Is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. A handbook may play a role? I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep it in mind. So e-handbook has been added to the truth bullets. Ding dong a binga bong.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school.
Hey, did I ever say what he was drinking in that glass?
See you soon.
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we'd better get going. Okay. Alright, so we are at the class trial now. So we're going to end this video, and this is where the live stream is going to start. I know this week has been crazy stressful for me. Originally, I said a video was going to go up Thursday and it was going to be a live stream Friday. But here's the deal. There was a huge change in plans. I had an emergency come up. It was one of the most stressful things this week. Emergency came up, so I actually won't be taking my trip this Saturday. I'll be taking it next weekend. So here's what's going to happen. The live stream will take place Saturday night, like normally. Like usual. I'm so sorry that it had to change like that. Also, while I'm talking, I might as well save it. Also, like I said before, I am actually making a call to action where I am trying to reach 1,000 subs by the end of the year. So if you like the video, remember to like the video, share the video with people who you think would like the video as well, and subscribe to the channel. It'll help the channel out a lot, and it'll help me to be able to make this into a part-time thing. I do have games that I want to play for the channel in the future, and I have other ideas for the channel as well. So yeah, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and share the video with people who you think would like the video. If you want to keep up with when I'm about to post videos or do a live stream, you can follow me on Twitter at CodeLMD. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I guess I will see you guys Saturday night at the live stream of the next trial. Make sure you leave in the comments Leave a comment to say who you think it is this time. Because I think I know who it is, but I don't know how they carried it out. I think I know who it is, but as far as how they carried it out is still a mystery to me. So leave in the comment section what you think. I will be reading the comments, and I will see you guys at the live stream Saturday night.